Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Roman Reigns appeared on WWE's The Bump nearly 3 years ago. Meanwhile, a former host of the show recently revealed that the crew had to keep the original tribal chief away from a former champion with whom Roman had real-life heat during that appearance. The host in question is none other than Matt Kemp. During a recent episode of the Wrestling Matt podcast, he recalled the August 25, 2021 episode, which saw Reigns appear on WWE's The Bump via video to promote a sunglasses brand. Kemp pointed out that former United States champion Matt Riddle was the scheduled in-studio guest for the same episode. However, they kept the King of Brothers off-set until Reigns' segment ended to separate the two superstars, as they had real-life heat. Notably, Riddle took potshots at the original tribal chief during an interview with Bleacher Report in 2021. During the interview, the original bro referenced his MMA background and claimed he could beat up the former Shield member in a real fight. The comments did not go down well with the big dog. Despite taking measures to keep Reigns and Riddle from interacting on camera, Kemp stated that the King of Brothers said something dumb about the original tribal chief immediately in another interview. The funny part, little side part, of that show is Riddle was the in-studio guest, and we 100% did not put Riddle on the set until Roman was gone off the video screen. Just not gonna mess with that. And then Riddle went and said something dumb about Roman, like, right after that in another interview, he said. The former WWE personality pointed out that although he and his co-hosts would sometimes let in-studio and on-video guests interact, he claimed it was the right call to avoid a possible verbal altercation between Roman and Riddle. Like, right after that. And I think that's where he, Matt Riddle, told the story about writing like a letter to Roman apologizing, and Randy told him to do it and all that. But we made it a point to keep Riddle away from Reigns, because we would have those interactions where someone would be in studio, and then they'd interact with the guest whether they were in storyline or never. We had some fun stuff with that. We 100% kept Riddle off the set until the Roman interview was done, which was the right call, he added. 58:51-59:59, Matt Riddle was released from WWE in 2023 after wrestling for a few years on the independent circuit. Matt Riddle joined WWE in 2018. After spending nearly 2 years in NXT, he moved to the main roster in 2020. Over the next 3 years, Riddle held multiple titles. Meanwhile, he was also involved in several controversies. Last September, the 38-year-old was released from his WWE contract. He has since returned to the independent circuit. During an interview with Muscleman Malcolm in June 2024, Riddle disclosed that he discussed his potential return to the company during a recent interaction with Randy Orton. I talked to Randy probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, about an arcade. We talked about some other stuff, just hanging out. He always asks me if I want to come back, and I'm like, maybe one day. Right now, with the kid and everything, I'm enjoying my time, and I'm trying to get my life all together. Not that you'll ever get your life together, but yeah, you know, things have been really good. I'm focusing a lot on myself and other things, he said. It will be interesting to see if Matt Riddle returns to the Stamford-based company in the future. In the world of professional wrestling, the lines between reality and storyline often blur, creating an intriguing blend of truth and fiction. One such case has recently come to light, igniting discussions among wrestling fans and insiders alike. Roman Reigns, the undisputed face of WWE, was reportedly separated from a former champion with whom he had real-life heat. The revelation came during a candid media appearance by a former WWE host who shed light on the backstage tensions that led to this pivotal decision. The Clash of Titans Roman Reigns, known as the Tribal Chief, has been a dominant force in WWE for years. His charisma, athleticism, and in-ring prowess have solidified his status as one of the greatest superstars of his generation. However, even the most successful wrestlers are not immune to backstage drama, and Reigns was no exception. According to the former WWE host, who chose to remain anonymous for fear of backlash, Reigns' real-life heat with a former champion reached a boiling point, forcing WWE officials to take drastic measures to keep the peace. The former champion, whose identity has been the subject of much speculation, was reportedly once a close ally of Reigns. However, their relationship deteriorated over time, leading to an intense rivalry that spilled over from the ring into the locker room. The root of the tension, the former WWE host revealed that the tension between Reigns and the former champion stemmed from a combination of personal and professional issues. On a personal level, the two superstars had clashed over differing views on their roles within the company. Reigns, who had been groomed for years as the company's top star, was reportedly frustrated with the former champion's attempts to undermine his position. The former champion, on the other hand, felt that Reigns was unfairly favored by management and resented the push he received. Professionally, the tension was exacerbated by their on-screen rivalry. The two superstars had been involved in a high-profile feud, which was meant to culminate in a series of matches that would elevate both of their careers. However, their real-life animosity made it difficult for them to work together, and the matches failed to live up to expectations. The former WWE host suggested that the lackluster performances were a direct result of their backstage issues, as neither wrestler was willing to fully cooperate with the other. The breaking point: the situation came to a head during a major WWE event, where Reigns and the former champion were scheduled to face off in a highly anticipated match. According to the former WWE host, tensions were running high leading up to the event, with both superstars refusing to communicate with each other. The match itself was marred by botched spots and a lack of chemistry, leading to a disappointing outcome that left fans and officials alike questioning the decision to book the match in the first place. In the aftermath of the event, WWE officials made the difficult decision to separate Reigns and the former champion. The former WWE host revealed that this decision was not made lightly, as both superstars were major draws for the company. However, it was clear that their real-life heat was affecting their performances and the overall product, and something had to be done. The fallout, the separation of Reigns and the former champion, had significant repercussions for both superstars' careers. Reigns, who had been the face of WWE for years, was temporarily sidelined from the main event scene as WWE sought to cool the tensions. This allowed other superstars to step up and take the spotlight, while Reigns focused on regaining his composure and re-establishing his dominance. The former champion, on the other hand, saw their career take a sharp downturn. Without the high-profile feud with Reigns to keep them relevant, they quickly faded into the mid-card, struggling to find a new direction. The former WWE host suggested that this was a deliberate move by WWE management, who were keen to punish the former champion for their role in the backstage drama. A new era: in the years since the separation, Roman Reigns has managed to reclaim his position at the top of WWE. His character evolution into the tribal chief has been widely praised, and he has enjoyed one of the most successful runs of his career. However, the former WWE host hinted that the real-life heat between Reigns and the former champion has never truly dissipated, and the two remain distant from one another to this day. The former champion, meanwhile, has struggled to regain the momentum they once had. While they have had some success in other promotions and independent circuits, they have never quite reached the heights they achieved during their time in WWE. The former WWE host speculated that the lingering tension with Reigns continues to cast a shadow over their career, making it difficult for them to move on. Conclusion: the story of Roman Reigns' separation from a former champion with whom he had real-life heat is a reminder of the complex dynamics that exist behind the scenes in professional wrestling. While the on-screen action may be scripted, the emotions and tensions that arise between superstars are very real. In this case, those tensions led to a significant shift in the careers of two of WWE's top stars. As fans, we may never know the full details of what transpired between Reigns and the former champion. However, the former WWE host's revelations offer a glimpse into the challenges that come with being a top star in WWE. For Roman Reigns, the experience seems to have been a turning point, leading to his transformation into one of the most compelling characters in wrestling today. As for the former champion, their story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of letting personal issues interfere with professional success.